So welcome back, guys. Let's see how the rest of the function works. So the first one that you would see here is group by, which we're going to discuss because in previous videos we have already discussed, and also use first row as headers. Also we went through. We will move to transpose. Transpose, what it would do is it will change the uh, columns into rows and rows into columns. That's how it works. So if you see, if just remember the order ID information and these informations, right? Now these are in columns, they will become rows as soon as I click transpose. So here you can see that it has changed to different columns. The rows have become columns now, right? I will remove this step and check the next functions, that is reverse rows. So reverse rows, what it would do is it will make the entire table upside down. So if I click reverse rows, you could see that the top rows are coming down and the bottom rows goes up. Yeah, it makes the table upside down if you click on that. So we'll remove this step again. Now we have count rows option. So what it will do is it will create a step which will count all the rows in the table. There are 19 rows. That's the only information you would find if you click on that. Obviously we don't want that to happen, so we will move to the table. So we will remove this. Yeah, we'll get back to the table again. Next step option is data type, which we have already seen, right? The different data types that we have. One thing that I wanted to cover was the data type as date. So dates data type can be changed as just date, date or time, or only time duration. We have one more option on the right hand side wherein you can again change the date. You can keep it date only, you can just keep year, or you can change it further. So let me change that to month. So you can change it to month, so it will show just month. That is a number, that the number Jan, month and Feb. So you can also change the date formats from here as well. There are more options to go for, right? Like start of the year, month, days in month, name of month, quarter of year, day of week, and all those. You can definitely try them and see how the change comes up. So the data type can be changed from here. Detect data type, it also detects data types and convert correctly. So if you select any column and if you say detect data type, it will detect automatically. Like for example, if I select the state column and um, clicked detect data type, it detected that it's text. It shows ABC, right? So it shows that the data type is text. Now there's rename option wherein we can rename the name of the column. So you can go for rename from here. So select the column and click rename. So then you can rename the column, or you can double click one column and then rename it as you need. There's replace value, which we have already seen. Fill, very interesting option. Like for example, in this column, in the city column, we have Mumbai. Post that everything is null, and let's assume all the options after this has to be Mumbai as the information. So what we can do is we can select fill option and fill down. So it will fill the information as Mumbai if we select fill down. Okay, and so that's how the fill down function work. Let's see fill up function how it works with one more example. So in the city or state column, you have blank cells here, the information is null. Again here, let's assume I want Mumbai to be there in the top information in these cells. So I can select fill and hit up. So you will see that Mumbai has come up in all those column, I will delete this, right? And next option is pivot column and unpivot column, which will not cover. It's a little complicated to use here and confusing. So, and it will be a little advanced, so we'll not cover it in this course. Move option, let's select one column like order date column and hit move. If you select left, it will move the column to the left hand side. If you select right, it will move it to the right hand side. If you click to beginning, it will take the column to the beginning. If you hit to end, it will take the column to the end. Right, so this is how you can reorder the column. I will just remove this step so that it goes back to its original position. And now convert to list is there. So if I click on convert to list, it will only show that column and it will list the date, right? So whichever column you select and select like convert to list, it will show the details. It will list all the details in that column. Now let's try selecting city, and in transform we have that option, right? Convert to list. So you can see it has converted it into list. Right, so guys, we will see the next options and functions in next video. So see you in the next session.